right, coming up next, it's a middleweight championship fight between Israel Adesanya and Yoel Romero. All right, so here he is, the soldier of God, Olympic silver medalist, Yoel Romero. It's amazing to think he hasn't had a UFC belt around his waist. Most people think, or I should say, some people think he did enough to beat Robert Whittaker back in the day, but this is still one of the best middleweights on planet Earth.
He's one of the most naturally talented guys that I've ever met. From the moment I met him back in the wrestling days, way back around 2001, you understood that you were looking at something special in Yoel Romero. And although he started his career very late, I knew that he would get to this point. Now that he has developed that quick knockout ability, couple that with his wrestling, and you have one of the perennial middleweight top contenders.
Hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you study the film on Yoel Romero. Some might knock the cardio, but seems to get his breathers in there in a 25-minute fight. And you've heard past opponents like Luke Rockhold, Robert Whittaker talk about literally kicking a man of steel.
He's stoned.
Yoel Romero, folks, here he is. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Adesanya is 31. Romero is 43. Adesanya is 4 inches taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, presenting the challenger, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
You ready? You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Big power shot there. Oh, and he lands yet another punch. Pretty good striking all night by Adesanya.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
I want you forward, forward. Get that
Just missed with the left there. Ooh.
body shot.
And they separate.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Too close.
Beautiful counter with the punch there, and certainly making good use of what is an obvious edge and reach. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. The Olympic silver medalist Romero gets caught with that punch. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Ooh!
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind it.
Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Uppercut lands for him.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Lands a big elbow there. Final seconds of round one.
Big punch land.
So a strong 5 minutes down.
Everything is going exactly like we planned. He cannot handle your striking. Listen to me. You're going to land that right hand in this round. Just
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Round two now. Israel Adesanya.
Ready?
Yoel Romero. He's able to slip the left. Adesanya's kick to the body is blocked. The Olympic silver medalist Romero gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with... He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. 46 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against Yoel Romero. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Head kick lands.
Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Adesanya. Under 2 minutes now in round 2.
That's a big strike right there.
Nice job by Romero there on the feet, not only sticking, but moving to avoid the counterattack coming back.
It's the head move. It's the athleticism of Yoel Romero that allows him to be standing there flat-footed and just get out of the way whenever you try to hit him. He's always been a phenomenal athlete.
Right there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one strike to end the night.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Romero's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC, connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal. Head kick.
I need you to pay attention.
Nice punch there.
Look for your shot. Stay strong.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
All right, hey, that's the way to end the round. You got him hurt. Listen, when we come out, I want you to start.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Great punch landed with so much power.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Yes, sir.
Romero's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do with it. 69 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And in terms of the accuracy rate, 41% tonight against Yoel Romero.
Let's get going.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Got the single collar tie. Big head kick.
You got him.
Huge block there. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches. Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of training. That'll do it! That is it.
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout. And still, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. And I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has desires to be a long-reigning champion. A champion that held onto the belt like the great Anderson Silva did before him. This guy looks to have all the tools to be a long-reigning UFC champion.